Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Ladybug. We're gonna do some working on this cross that I have had sitting aside for a while, and so I thought I'd work on this instead of the Winnie the Pooh. But let me see if I can move this button. These are the roses around the base of the cross. Okay, and we're working on the base right in here. Okay, that's what we're working on. And what I'm working on is the letter P for Peter. And the the DMC code is 3328. So that's what I'm working on right now. I thought I would just sit down and just sit here and chit chat with you a little bit, listen to some acoustic guitar music, and and just spend a little time with y'all. I know a lot of things have been happening here in the news here lately, and it's just it's horrible, it's terrible, and I don't I I I don't know what to say. I don't understand people. However, let's keep his family in our prayers because they definitely going to need it, because he left behind a wife and a couple of really sweet children. So let's try to keep them in our prayers. Another thing that we could pray for is pray for our country, and try to get all of this mess, this violence under control, because there is no reason for this. Anyhow, but it is a little after 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. The temperature is, hold on, let me look at it real quick. Oh, 84 degrees here in the northern part of Georgia. And so, and I hope everyone is having a good day, because they say we're supposed to have a lot of warm weather and lots of sunshine this weekend. So that's a good thing. And my daughter and I have talked about going over to the Dollar Tree this weekend, and we might even go to Michael's. Okay. On, I think she said Sunday. So that's fine. And if we do, I will take my camera with me, and I will film us shopping and doing the things that we do in the little stores and stuff. How about that? Now, if it starts raining, then or my daughter has to work, then this is going to have to be put on hold, okay? And but hopefully she doesn't have to work this weekend. And so anyway, but I did get a couple of items in from Amazon, a couple of diamond paintings, and before we end this video, I'll show them to you, because they're not, I don't have enough to make a full video because I only got 2 items. So I thought I'd put it on the tail end of this video. So we're going to have a whip and chat and An unboxing. How about that? That'll work. Yeah, you can see it changed the size of my uh, tray here because these particular containers are got that narrow spout, and so I needed something a lot smaller than what I normally use. So I dug this little pink one out. Only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have a spout. So, little, you know, plug or whatever. Yeah, I'm in the process of making ice. We got this ice machine, and I'm in the process of making ice. And then on top of that, I also did some of the dishes. I got as many as I could before my hands gave out. And so, problem is I got the arthritis in these joints, and I can't hardly hold anything without dropping it because of the arthritis. And so, I'm lucky to be able to hold this pen, to be honest with you. But yeah, I was going to take the girls out this morning, but unfortunately, the two boy cats were already out there. So maybe later on this afternoon when it starts to cool off a little bit, and just before dark, maybe I can let them out for a little while. I'm hoping anyway. Yeah, come on. Yeah, she's headed over to the food dish. That's my Frankie. Yeah, she was sitting over here in the window for a while. And she decided, well, it's time for me to have some lunch. So, and yeah, I thought we could work on this for a little while. And instead of the other one. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else does it, but I know I get bored working on the same old all the time. And so I've got to switch out to something else, and that way I'm not getting so bored with it. Yeah, I finished my book last night. And I was sitting up and doing some stitching on my cross stitch, the one I call the dogs. I'll show you when we decide to get done here. Yeah. I'm thinking about, and I may do it the next time. I've got a whole bunch of 30 by 40 um, paintings, diamond paintings, that are stashed up in a box, and they've been up there for a while, and I honestly cannot remember what I've got. So what I thought I would do is I would do a little stash reveal, I guess you could say, going through and seeing what I've got. And because I've got a bunch of Hades up there. I just kind of tossed them up in the box, and and I've just forgotten what's up there now. So I think I may start going through my stash and seeing what all I've got up there. Yeah, my grandson, he has to work tonight. So, but I think he's off tomorrow. Yeah, he's always off on Fridays. And he usually works, I think it's Friday. He's off Fridays and Saturday, usually. And then he works Sunday, and Monday, I think. Then he's Sunday and Monday, and he's off Tuesday, and then he has to work the rest of the week. So it's got a kind of weird schedule. Yeah, but I love this cross with all the roses around it. It's really pretty. Miss Linda, she did a painting the other day, and it had the most beautiful pink roses. I thought, wow, and I like that. And it turned out really, really nice. So, yeah, and don't forget to wish Miss Southern Belle a happy birthday, because I didn't find out it was her birthday until just a few days ago. And so I've got some stuff that I've ordered that's supposed to be coming in soon for her birthday. And hopefully it'll be here soon. No guarantees, but hopefully. Well, plus I need to pick up a birthday card for this weekend. That's what I'm going to do this weekend, I think. So I haven't forgotten you. It's just that I didn't know about your birthday until the last minute, pretty much. But that's all right. That's all right. It'll be late, but you'll get it. And then Miss Star, she's got one coming up too. I'm not sure what the date is on it, but I understand she's got a birthday coming up too. So we'll just have to work around it and get stuff in the mail, won't we? That's why I'm going to pick up 2 birthday cards and get those and get that all organized. So it's probably going to be, if I'm lucky and I get my stuff that's supposed to be coming in, a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. I hope. And then we can get it all in the mail and get it going. You know, and because they really they meant all out on my birthday, so you know, I got to do the same, right? Anyhow, so I think we got all the keys though. Yeah, it looks like it. I don't see any more. All right. All right. Put that right there. What's next? How about number 3? Number 3. Some right there. And the number is 223. Ah, top came off. It's a good thing there's not a lot of them. Okay. Yeah, because there's a lot of threes right here. And anyhow, so eventually this particular painting will eventually get done. I did kit up my um, The Last Supper. I did get that kitted up, and so that one's ready to go. And then I got this other one that I want to kit up and get it ready for. I can't remember what the date is. Hold on. Yeah. See if I can find it. Ah, here it is. Whoop. Okay. Now, October is landscapes. Yeah, I'm doing for anything Disney for September. I'm doing Eeyore and Friends, Winnie the Pooh. So maybe it's December. Yeah, it's December. Faith, and I was thinking about doing the Faith of a Mustard Seed, but there's another one that I've got that I want to do. I'd like to do instead, and that's this one here. I don't know if it's, no, it doesn't have a thumbnail. I thought it did. But anyway, it's a Bible with a cross. I'll show it to you before I end the video. And that's for December, I believe. Yeah. Looking to see if I got an ink pen available. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of stitching and all kinds of good stuff. Here we go. And I think that's a 4540 maybe. I'm not going to write it down, but anyway, it's the Bible and a cross. And I think that's the one I'm going to do. And anyhow, here's my little ladybug. It's a little sticker. I haven't stuck it to anything yet. And there's my little ladybug. And on the back of my phone, I've got another sticker, and it says ladybug. So, anyhow, but yeah, I just thought I would do the Bible, book of the Bible, and the cross, and then it has like a sunrise uh, above that. It's really pretty. I'll show it to you here in a bit. I was watching Miss Linda a little while ago. She had stopped at someplace in Sonic or something like that, and got herself a little hamburger and some fries and stuff, and had lunch. You know, she sat there and had lunch with us, and then she's saving part of her hamburger to take home to give to little Bella. So that way she doesn't feel like she's left out. And then she's making another video to show what she bought when she was out shopping earlier. So that's the next video coming up. I get tickled. I like watching when they go shopping, and then the haul that they bring home. Yeah, I was watching Miss Southern Belle. She was in Target the other day. Yeah, I watched hers. I was about 2 hours behind her though, so I missed it. I missed the live. I watched it, but I didn't catch her live. So yeah, it's gotten where it's like trying to pick up stuff without any thumbs, and so it's a little bit hard to operate. So I do what I can, and then after a little while, it gets where I can't do it because I can't hang on to it because I get such shooting pains in my thumbs. So I do the best I can with what I can do, and that's all I can do. Let me scoot this over just a hair. There we go. And so I did a few dishes this morning, and I'll go out there here in a little bit and put them away. It's a lot of number threes. Yeah, in case you're wondering what this is my thing that I put on my table. See, I can't do it. See, I have to use both hands and I don't have it. But anyway, this is what I used as a clamp to hold my stitching, my hoop. So that way I'm able to stitch two-handed instead of one. But if I ever get this cross done, it's going to be really pretty when it's done. Because it's very, to me, it looks very antique-ish looking, you know. And so vintage, is that what I'm looking for? The word vintage. And it's just really pretty. Oh, excuse me. Got the pickups all of a sudden. When my daughter was growing up, we used to tease her and tell her that was great growing pains. Oh, come on. I think there's one that's in that one corner. It doesn't want to come out. And yeah, that's what we used to tell her. That's growing pains. That means you're getting bigger. Oh, and when she was real little, she believed it. Yeah, but she outgrew that pretty quick. Mhm. Mhm. There we go. Get to move around a little bit. Mhm. Yeah, they're kind of scattered all over the place, and so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get all the way up to this kind of midway, and then then I can turn it around and come back the other direction. Mhm. And unfortunately, this thing has a lot of confetti in it. So, mm, yeah, the cross and stuff's got a lot of confetti in it. The background, not so much, but over here. Um, but the cross itself does. It's got lots and lots of confetti. Mhm. Only problem with this is because it doesn't have a a stopper. It's hard to get the drills to move to where you can get them to where they'll be where they're in the direction they're supposed to be. Let's see. Yeah, I'm picking them upside down and then having to flip them over when I get them on the canvas. So, but we are slowly getting there. Like I said, there's a lot of fleas in this. That one's empty. So let's go get the other one. Hope you don't mind the music. I like guitar music, and I like piano and cello. I like the harp. What else do I like? I even like the saxophone. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, there's a bunch of threes right in this area right here. So we are slowly getting there. Yeah, I gotta put some clothes in the washer, wash a little bit of laundry. First, I've got to make sure that I can get to it because my grandson may have stuff in the washer. I'm not sure yet. I have to go and look. But anyway, if not, then I can do it tomorrow. So, that big a deal. I gotta go watch that video of Miss Southern Belle is gonna do about the taste test. I haven't watched it yet. I saw it advertised, but I uh, I haven't watched it yet, so I got to do that. Mhm. Yeah, they got these threes scattered all over the place. Alright. Mhm. Sixes. Oh, there's a few threes. Let me get that out of the way. Mhm. But does anybody have any plans for this weekend? Because I know all the thing I'm planning on is, if we can, is going to the Dollar Tree and probably Michael's. I mean, I could go over to Hobby Lobby, but I think they're closed on Sundays. So, mm-hmm. Yeah, I like going over to Michael's and looking at their stuff. Most of the time, I don't hardly buy anything, but I like to just go over there and look, see what they got. And then I think I'm going to try. to go to the Dollar Tree over there in Fort Oglethorpe, um, rather than the one here in Chickamauga, because I think they'll have a little bit larger selection of things that's on offer. So we'll see. Well, it looks like I got all the threes. Nope, there's some more. Got some more. No. Yep. Come on now, pick up. Alright, I gotta get some more wax here. Not wanting to pick up. Yep, there's one. The only thing about this is it does have a lot of confetti, and it's just all these, you got all these different numbers and letters and stuff, and they're just scattered everywhere. And so it gets a little hard to keep up with them, because you'll look like you're going to put them away and find, wait a minute, there's a couple more. There's another one. And so that you missed. Alrighty. Alright, I think I've got as many as I'm going to be able to get. If I missed any, I'm just going to have to come back for them. That's all there is to it. Okay. Here we go. Alrighty, what's next? Well, there's some 8s right in here. Look at those. Number 8. And the number is 336. So it's really dark. It looks like a real dark blue. Anyhow, so I know I'm being kind of quiet. I don't have a whole lot to say. You know, you live the very isolated life like I do. You don't have a whole lot of conversation. Unfortunately. And the only thing that you see is you see a lot of stuff going on in the news, but you really don't want to talk about it, you know. So, I hate to probably talk about it, but problem is that it's politically charged. Let's put it that way. And we might end up getting cut off from YouTube because of it. And that's why I don't really discuss politics too much. All I can say is that the craziness is going on out there in the world. It shows to me that the devil's working overtime, trying to destroy this world. And that is what he's doing. He's lying and deceiving people right and left. And unfortunately, a lot of people can't see that. Well, I'm not going to say they can't. A lot of people don't want to see it. Let's put it that way. And so there's a lot of evil in the world, and unfortunately, the longer it goes, the longer we're here, the worse it gets, shall we say. And the only thing a lot of us can do is just pray. Keep everyone in our prayers, and hopefully, the powers that be will, stand up and put a stop to a lot of this. But no guarantees, right? So all we can really do is put it in God's hands and let God deal with it. I don't see any more 8s. Oh, yeah, I do. There's a few over here. And so all we can do is stay in prayer and let God deal with it. He knows what he's doing. God is in control. We are not. Yeah, my daughter was telling me that that place in Nepal is on fire. That Nepal is burning. That's what they said. Anyway, I haven't really looked it up, so I'm not sure. But that's what my daughter was telling me, that one of the things that she saw on the news, it was yesterday, was that they were talking about how Nepal is on fire. So it's not a good thing. Not at all. Alright, where did you go? 6. I lost them. There it is. And you take your eyes off it for a moment. When you go to look back to put the drill down, it's gone. It goes, oop, it moved, I guess. I don't know. And so anyway, but yeah, I think that is about the extent of my number 8s. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? We've done quite a bit, and I don't know how long we've been on here. I mean, about almost 45 minutes. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to close this up, put this away, And I'm going to show you what came in from Amazon. Trying to get it to click. Come on down. Ouch. There we go. Pinched my finger. And then we got quite a bit done. We didn't get it all, but we got some. Okay. This. And over there. Okay. These are two that came in today, and I thought I would show them to you. They came from Amazon. One of them I paid, I think it was $5.99, $6.99, something like that. And then the other one I paid $7.99 for. But I liked them, and so I got them. Now this one, okay, is a 35 by 35. Get that out of there. And I thought it was really, really, really cute. It's got mushrooms, he's got a squirrel, and he's got all these fall colors around him and whatnot. And I thought he was really, really cute. So I decided to get this one. And I'm hoping you can actually see that. But it's got a bit of a glare on it. It's from the window. But anyway, there you go. Let me see. Put that over there. About that. There we go. Now you can see it. Isn't that pretty? I saw that and I really liked it. And it's got 25 colors. And 1 through 8 is numerical. And then 9 through 25 is letters, capital letters. Yeah. So I thought that was really, really cute. And so I decided to get that one. You know, I like the little squirrel. Anyhow, and these are the colors. If you can see them. No, can't see them, right? No. All right, let's try something else. How about that? Does that help any? Not really. Anyhow, it's got all the fall colors. And it's really, really pretty. And, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, you still can't really see it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's the angle of the camera, and it's the light coming in from the window. But it's got some really pretty fall colors. So, and it is a round. And so I like it. Okay, there's one. I'll fold this over to where I can get it in without it sticking. Okay, there we go. That wasn't too bad. And then the other one is also a fall. Now this one is a 30 by 40. It's also a round drill. And I thought it was kind of cute. Let's fold this over a little bit. There we go. And I don't know, maybe you can see it better that way. I don't know. Flip it over. And it's a wagon. All right, and it's got all the different colored pumpkins around it, and it says "Hello Fall." Isn't that cute? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, the light is, yeah, that light helps a little bit. And then and these are all of the colors. Flip this over a little bit. And these are all of the fall colors. Eh. And they're in the silver train, and they are rounds. And there is, again, 25 colors in here. And it's got 1 to 8 is numbers, and then 9 to 25 is capital letters. Okay. And the drill field is pretty good. Here, let me see if I can get you in a little closer. Here we go. The drill field's not that bad. Okay. Yeah. But it looks pretty good. Oop. Try to close it back down. There we go. And so that's what it looks like. And I saw those, and I like the fall colors, so I decided to get them. You know. And then I'm going to show you the one that I want to do for December. So I need to take and kit it up. And this one, I'm not sure. I think it might be a 50 by 50. No, it's 40 by 40, I'm sure. Anyhow, this is it. Okay. And it has the Bible right there, and a cross, and then a sunrise, and the mountains and clouds and stuff. It's really pretty. And so that's what I want to do for December for the one called Faith. Right? And I thought this would make a good one for Faith. So that's what I'm going to do in December. So I've got to get one of my containers empty, and then kit this one up for later. Come on, get in there. Come on. Hang on. There we go. There we go. And then, hang on. All right, go on, go lay down. The I must have it up underneath. Hmm. Where'd it go? Hang in there. I know it's here. I just have to find it. Oh, that's not it. All right, you guys. What'd you do with my thing here? Well, that's not it. I don't know what I did with it. Okay. I've set it down somewhere and I can't find it. That's okay. But one of the things I did work on is this one. Worked on that one for a little while the other day. And that is my hydrangeas that I got. Okay. That's these. Here, let me close this down. Here. That's these, the hydrangeas. And which is really pretty. And as you can see, I've been working on it. You can see it better from the back. As you can see, got quite a bit done right in here. So, and so I did that. And then I also worked on the one I call the dogs, but, you know, dang if I could find it. I don't know what, I set it somewhere. I just don't know what I did with it. Oh well. Anyhow, so I gotta put this back away. I was in the mood to do some flowers, and so that's what I did. Unfortunately, this little 8-inch little Q snap doesn't fit very well in my in that little bag that I've got. So, but anyway, I think that's it. Yeah, yeah. I was going to show you the other one, but I cannot seem to. Wait a minute. Is this it? No, this is the chickens. No. Oh well. It's here. I just don't know what I did with it. Who knows? It might be out in the kitchen where I was working on it. Anyhow, so y'all have a good day and have a blessed day. Take care of each other. Love one another and give each other a great big old hug. And we will see you later. Okay? Alrighty. Bye bye.